Garry Paskwietz and Darrell Rideaux here at USC Pro Day. Darrell, probably the biggest story for the USC players coming into the day was Sewak Ravens. Chose not to run at the combine. Wanted to see how he did today. Ran a 4.65 in the 40, but what I liked is that he worked out both at linebacker and defensive back. Give us your assessment of what you saw.
Yeah, and Garry, and amongst maybe 10 to 12 teams that were out here, there was a lot of question and speculation about where do you exactly place a first-round potential like Sewak Ravens. Is he a linebacker? Is he a DB? It was interesting watching him adjust from going through the linebacker drills and then dropping deep as a safety. I think that a team, who's looking for a versatile player like Sewak Ravens definitely came out here and got their money's worth.
Another defensive back who was a big story after the combine, running a quick 40 out there, Kevon Seymour, chose not to run today, so a lot of attention paid on his drills. What'd you see?
Yeah, Kevon Seymour, he's a mystery to me because he has all this great potential and he's finally coming into his own. Today, I thought he definitely helped himself. He looked really good in drills, liked the way he finished. And, and if you're a team looking for a nickel type of corner, I think Kevon Seymour definitely is the type of corner you may want to be searching for.
And then a guy who maybe helped himself as much as anybody was Soma Vanuku. Came out here at 242 pounds, looked lean compared to what we have seen him at before, but then came and run a 4.59 40, Darrell. That's impressive.
By all, out of everybody out here, I thought Vanuku was the most impressive because he came out here, he looked very lean, a lean 242, but his versatility, working out as a fullback, then transitioning, I didn't know he had that type of versatility. He looked very good and at home at the linebacker position.
Well, look who his cousin is, Ray Malaluga. It's in the genes. And another guy who did help himself, Tre Madden, was healthy enough to run a 4.56.
Yeah. And considering his health issues from the past, I'll actually take that 4.56 in retrospect. And of course, whenever you look at him, he's chiseled, okay? And I thought he did an exceptional job of transitioning through the drills. He looked very smooth, didn't look like he was favoring a knee or anything. Garry, if anything, I think that he could be the steal of a draft like this. Get him in late rounds, and if he can stay healthy, he can definitely add versatility and depth to a team.
Staying healthy, that's the big key for Tre. Also had a 10-foot broad jump, another strong mark. Cody Kessler, anytime a USC quarterback comes out here and works out, there's going to be eyeballs paid attention to him. What'd you see?
It's interesting because on a day like this, when quarterbacks normally get a lot of attention, it felt like Cody Kessler being Cody Kessler. I thought he went through the drills, didn't do anything exceptional, but he didn't do anything to hurt himself either. Wherever you had Cody Kessler ranked is pretty much solidified today. I thought he definitely helped himself in a sense that he looks smooth going through all the drills, and he looks like a quarterback that's smart enough and serviceable enough to help a team. But in terms of that pop that we've seen in years past, I would have to say that came to more of the position players, didn't quite get that same type of attention that the quarterback position that USC normally acquire.
Nor down on either side of the line, not much down there. Max Turk did not do any drills, still rehabbing from his knee injury. And then the three senior defensive linemen down there. Antoine Woods pulled up in the 40 with a little bit of hamstring. Made it through all the rest of the drills, so commend him to that. That was good to see. But one of my favorite parts about Pro Day, Darrell, is seeing all the former players that are out there. Yeah. I know you had a chance to talk to several of them here, some of the former Trojans.
Oh, I love it. And I'll start with track because one of my favorite, Quincy Watts, I was on the sideline talking with him and Curtis Conway. I look up in the stands and you have a slew of other Trojans who were recently in the draft, like Big Cat. So a day like this, for me, it feels like a homecoming. Well embraced, and I thought that the head coach Clay Helton did a good job of making himself welcomed and introducing himself to the former players. Great job. I thought USC did an exceptional job of putting on this Pro Day. Very a great day to run. Just a great day to be out here in the sun on Pro Day.
That's our report here from the local track stadium. For Darrell Rideaux, this is Garry Paskwietz, WeAreSC.